I didn't grow up with any car people. It's a broken down Buick, immigrant hustle, and a dream not to get laughed at a car show. I'm Johnny O, and this is my origin story. Welcome to Tuner Playbook. My parents were immigrants. They didn't know anything about cars, they just needed one to survive. Their first car was a broken down Buick. It sounded like a Harley with asthma. I'm talking full on panic attacks at every red light. Or maybe that was just me. This car wanted to stall every time I stopped, and it was a crapshoot if it would start back up or not. When I was 5, I remember looking out my apartment window, my dad parking the car in the red zone trying to fix this Buick every day. No YouTube, no manual, having already worked a 14-hour shift and having duct tape dreams. He had the look in his eyes. Please just start. Please just start. I didn't have the words for what I felt at the time, but it was probably a combination between fear, embarrassment, frustration. It didn't matter how many mechanics we brought the car to, nothing ever got fixed. It always felt like they were trying to rob us. I told my mom that when I grew up, I'd learn to fix cars so we didn't have to deal with this anymore. That promise stuck. Fast forward, I worked 2 to 3 jobs through high school and college. And when I got my first car, I couldn't wait to get my hands dirty. I started small, oil changes, intakes, short shifters, exhausts. Then the project started getting bigger. Turbo kits, motor swaps, nitrous. And I found out the more I learned, the bigger my thirst got to keep learning. Eventually, bolt-ons weren't enough. I wanted more. That's when I met my first real challenge, my first breakthrough, the Bumblebee Celly. The car started its life as a red 2002 Toyota Celica GTS. I got it as a commuter to drive to our family restaurant that was an hour away. I wanted something reliable since we had so many issues with cars in the past. That all changed when I discovered the APR widebody kit. That changed everything. I hit a few trends before they became trends. Some told me I helped trailblaze them. Carbon fiber didn't really exist then, just carbon hoods mainly. That's when I met Team Prototype. They believed in me, they saw my vision, and they helped turn my roof, my trunk, and my full interior into carbon fiber. The car went viral before becoming viral was a thing. It was featured in over a dozen magazines, some covers, MTV2, G4 TV, ESPN2, the WB, and numerous DVDs. Die-casts were made of it, and they were sold at gas stations, Toys R Us, Target, and collector stores around the world. In 2006, the car got its first invite to SEMA. Shortly after, it was featured in a video game, Juice 2 Hiding for Nights Edition, that was available in PSP and PS2. Shout out to Marlon for making this happen. But none of this came easy. I slept in garages from exhaustion, maxed out credit cards, and lived on ramen. I had doubters everywhere. Mentors, friends, family, keyboard warriors, even myself. Especially myself. But I kept building. I knew it was more than just a hobby. It was shaping who I was. Every doubt just fueled my passion even more. Years later, I wanted to take everything I learned and put it all into one place. Bolt-ons weren't enough anymore. I wanted full customization, full personalization. I made sacrifices on the Celica for shows, but I wasn't doing that anymore. I started designing my own carbon fiber parts. I didn't want to be limited by what's in the market. I wanted my limits to be of my own imagination. This car will be done my way. That's when I picked up a Lotus Elise and went right to work. I wanted to make it my resume on wheels. In 2015, I was able to debut my car in the Toyo Tires Tread Pass at SEMA. The full PBJ story is coming in the next episode. Let's just say it involved way too many sandwiches, some embarrassment, and a little bit of carbon fiber. It's not what you think. I've built some cool cars, but I didn't start Tuner Playbook to flex. I started because I remember how hard it was in the beginning. I had no mentor, no blueprint, no guide, and plenty of doubt from everyone, including myself. I made expensive mistakes, bought parts that didn't fit or work, got bad advice. I wanted to quit so many times. And yeah, I had my ricer phase. A lot of us did. I chased every trend thinking that it'd make my car the next big thing or the talk of the town. That's not how you build something lasting. It's like going to the gym and only working out your biceps. It looks cool until you look yourself in the mirror. That's when you discover there's a whole lot missing and you just look kind of funny. Real builds need balance and long-term vision. That's what this channel is about. Whether you're building on a driveway after work or dreaming of your first wide body, showing up at your first show or trying to land your first sponsor, or you're trying to dial in that supercar to finally make it feel like it's yours, this is for you. From bodywork to wiring, budgeting to vision, mistakes to milestones, we'll break it all down. Real talk, real tools, real builds. Because building a car isn't just about money. It's about heart, vision, and knowing where to start. This is your Tuner Playbook. If I can go back and hand my 18-year-old self a playbook, I would have saved so much pain and maybe given myself a little confidence that I desperately needed. I wasted thousands of dollars and had so many setbacks. I don't have all the answers. I don't pretend to. But I do know how it feels to be lost, broke, fired up, and overwhelmed. This is the guide I wish I had. And now I'm here to share it with you. Especially if you've ever looked at your car and thought there's something more there. Or I want to feel proud of this bucket. Remember that 5-year-old watching his dad struggle with that busted Buick? He's still there. He just got a few more tools and a little more experience now. And he's ready to build with you. We got this. Whether you're building for SEMA or just want your daily to feel more you. If you're tired, greasy, broke, skin covered in fiberglass dust, but you're still dreaming, you're not alone. I see you. I was you. Now I'm building this with you. Let's get started. So you've seen the show car, but what you didn't see were 6 months of struggle that gave the car its name. In the next episode, I'll give you the full PBJ story and the close calls, the moment I almost walked away from it all, and the moments that made the struggle all worth it. But before you go, I've got a question for you. I'm putting this together based on what I wish I knew when I was starting out. But I know I'm not the only one with a story like that. So if you can get help with something, either right now, when you first started out, or something that you're thinking about doing in the future, what would it be? Drop it in the comments below. Let's build this together. This is Tuner Playbook, a guide for dreamers to build something extraordinary. Let's go get it.